Drake Bell has now officially decided to go public with accusations that he was sexually abused as a child actor by Nickelodeon dialogue coach Brian Peck while working on the TV series The Amanda Show. According to Investigation Discovery, Drake Bell, who is now 37 years old, is set to tell his story on a 4-part documentary series titled Quiet on the Set: The Dark Side of Kids TV, which is set to premiere March 17th.
To hear that Brian Peck was a sexual predator, it made me wonder immediately about who was being hurt.
Who it is, when it happened, where it happened, I have no idea.
It wasn't dealing with anybody on the shows or anything, right?
It was a child actor.
On one of our shows?
Yes.
Brian Peck was apparently convicted of his crimes against Drake in 2004 and was required to register as a SMEX offender. Brian Peck was arrested and then convicted a year later for his crimes committed against Drake after he pled no contest to a charge of oral copulation with a victim under the age of 16, as well as a charge of performing a lewd act with a 14 to 15-year-old. The identity of Brian's victim was not disclosed at the time of trial. Brian ultimately went on to spend 16 months behind bars for the crimes that he committed against a child actor who we now know was Drake Bell. This situation, however, has now sparked a conversation amongst the public, a conversation that I was actually having the other day about how some victims of sexual assault actually go on to become predators or participate in predatory behavior themselves. The conversation was sparked once people started to bring up the fact that Drake himself has had previous legal trouble involving minors. Drake Bell previously pled guilty to child endangerment charges after being accused of sexual conduct as well as the grooming of an underage fan. The victim went on to tell the court that he began grooming her at only 12 years old and that the messages immediately turned sexual after she turned 15. Some people found it noteworthy to bring up the fact that Drake went on to victimize somebody who was the exact same age that he was when he was victimized himself. Drake was ultimately sentenced to 2 years probation as well as 200 hours of community service in 2021. So I don't know, you guys. I don't think we're going to have to eat the rich. It seems like they're eating themselves. Hollywood is getting real fucking messy. Leave your opinion down in the comments below.